Good morning, my name is Nguyen. This is my Trung Quốc Toàn Primary School, a very beautiful school in the Asian capital Hue. As we know, many arts and cultural activities like exhibitions, performances, activities, and a film week will be held nationwide to celebrate the 133rd anniversary of President Ho Chi Minh's birthday, which falls on May 19th. And Hue is also home to many relics associated with Uncle Ho's childhood. One of them is a small house at 112 Mathup Long Street, now 158 Mathup Long Street, Hue City, where Uncle Ho lived with his family for the first 6 years when he first entered to Hue from 1895 to 1901. There is a golden house with 3 compartments, including 4 columns, architecture in the style of Hue traditional Rương house, with thatched roof, walls surrounded by bricks. The front is the door system of the upper and lower village. Puzzle connected to the main house is the kitchen, plastic doors, thatched roof. The house is located in a complete house, yard, garden. During 6 years living here, President Ho Chi Minh's family fell in line with the life of the capital's people. Besides with study time, Mr. Nguyen also dynasties and wrote prescriptions for local residents. President Ho Chi Minh's mother, Miss Hoang Thị Loan, earned a living by weaving to help her husband bring the children up. Nguyen Sinh Khiêm and Nguyen Sinh Cung were still young, but smart and interested in understanding the real life in the capital. They heard from their father and the elders about the life of the king and mandarins of the Nguyen dynasty, the imperiousness and arrogance of the French colonialists, the sufferings of the working classes. The capitals fall on May 23rd of the lunar year Ất Dậu, July 5, 1885, that killed thousands of innocent people and separated many families. Those political and social changes in the capital multiplied engraved in President Ho Chi Minh's soul and contributed to creating his aspiration to save the country and people later. When he grew up, Uncle Ho entered Hue National School in 1908. The school was established on October 23, 1896. According to the decree of King Trần Thái, the school was called Phạm Từ Quốc Học Đường and often called it Quốc Học School. According to the flow of time, Quốc Học School has been repaired and built many times, but many documentary images of the school roof associated with the period when President Ho Chi Minh used to study have always been studied by generations. In the middle of the schoolyard, the statue of student Nguyen Tất Thành is placed in the most solemn position as if to remind generations of students at Hue Quốc Học School to improve their studious spirit. Strive for the ideal of your life. Quốc Học School is always proud to have contributed to fostering a great personality, a great bravery, a generous leader for the nation, beloved President Ho Chi Minh. And today, I want to share with you one of his great language ability. President Ho Chi Minh, original name Nguyen Sinh Cung, also called Nguyen Tất Thành, Nguyen Ái Quốc or Uncle Ho, is one of the most respected leaders of Vietnam. His outstanding diplomatic skills is largely attributed with language skills. In the bio of delegates to the 7th World Congress of the Communist International, Uncle Ho wrote, known French, English, Chinese, Italian, German, Russian. based on the time he visited other countries, as well as the time he welcomed diplomatic peasants in Vietnam. We know that he is also fluent in many foreign languages, such as Thai, Spanish, Arabic, language of many ethnic minorities in Vietnam. That language ability is attributed to his admirable determination and will. In 1911, Uncle Ho worked as a kitchen helper on the Admiral de Londres, Treville, finding a way to go to France. After everyday hard work, he learned to read and write French late at night. Not long after that, in Marseille, he was hired to work on a cargo ship and had a chance to travel to French colonies and continue improving his French languages. From 1917 to 1923, he returned to France and started writing newspapers. He also went to library to read books, attended meetings, established co-relationships with high-profile people, ordinary people in France as well as in colonial countries. He wrote two major works in French, namely Nguyen 1923 to 1924 and French Colonialism on Trial 1935. When he first came to England in 1914, he had to work hard, saving money to buy books and newspapers to learn English. He spent the time in the morning and afternoon going to Hyde Park, sitting outside in the cold to be wide awake for study. Uncle Ho used English to read books, research, wrote a lot of articles. During the time he was detained by the Hong Kong government, thanks to his English skills, Uncle Ho formed correlation with many British progressives and revolutionaries. Returning to Vietnam, in the early years of Viet Bắc, he used his English to communicate with the Allies. When the August Revolution was successful, Uncle Ho wrote many English to the U.S., asking them to recognize the independence and sovereignty of the Democratic Republic of Vietnam. Uncle Ho is a great role model for millions of Vietnamese people. He is also a really wonderful example for us as learning foreign languages. I learned a lot from his efforts and seriousness and how to practice and use language that I learned. Thanks for listening.